Hey guys, it's Queen Osset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Alright guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, pass it on to somebody else who will like it too, and leave us a positive comment about this beautiful deck in the comments section. Today I'm going to do a review. I've already unboxed this deck and I've been using it like every day. So I can't do a true unboxing, but I can do a review. Some of you have already seen this deck. Some of you have heard about it online. This deck did not just come out. It's been out for a little while now. I'm just late to the party, as always. I usually get some of my decks after the fact. I don't always jump on them as soon as they come out. So I want to see if other people like it, if it has any production issues, things like that. So this one had really good, responses from people. I love the color scheme. I love pinks and pastels. That's my thing. So when I saw it, I was like, this might be a good one for my collection. So this one is by Rebecca Campbell, it says, and the artwork is by Danielle Knoll. It's called the Work Your Light Oracle Cards. And let's take a look and see. So as you can see, I love the box. The artwork is gorge. Look at that artwork, people. Isn't that gorge? I like it a lot. It reminds me of like ancient Kemet, but with a whole different color scheme. But maybe Kemet did have some of these colors. I don't even know. I would have to really look that up. But looking up those stairs into the galaxy really reminds me of walking up the stairs to a pyramid. So it's gorgeous. I love this box. I love it, love it, love it. I got it from Hay House, directly from Hay House. Hay House was having a sale, and I went ahead and got it. Let's look at the back, and then let's get into looking at these beautiful cards. So if you want one for yourself, they're $21.99 in the United States and $28.99 in Canada, as you can see. And it says here, are you ready for your light? This beautiful 44-card oracle deck has been created to help you light up the world with your presence. By working with its 5 suits and connecting with your intuition, you will be able to start living a life in alignment with who you truly are. Now, anybody can use these. You don't have to be an expert on cards. Basically, you go into here, you shuffle the cards, and you see what you get. There's a guidebook that you're about to see that comes along with it, and you look up the meaning of the card. This is why I love oracle cards. They're so easy to use. Then Rebecca's information is here in case you want to contact her, and Danielle's information is there in case you want to contact her. Now, inside of it, I took the cards out. I got them next to me. But you can see there's the booklet I was talking about. So you shuffle the cards, you pick a card, and then you open up the booklet. And what does my card mean? And then it will tell you exactly what your card means. See how easy that is? See, with tarot, you have to memorize and know the interpretations. You need to know the symbolism. You know what it's talking about, the color schemes and all that kind of stuff. With cards and decks, oracle decks like these, you don't have to know anything. All you have to do is focus, calm yourself down, and shuffle. And you can pull 2 or 3 cards. Sometimes you can do them in a spread. If you want to make a decision, here's a Holy Trinity spread in case you want to make a decision. You're going to pull 3 cards and you're going to lay them out just like that. And it tells you how to get the answer. It tells you to calm down and shuffle. So the guidebook tells you exactly how to use the cards. From getting your head right, getting your spirit right, to exactly what each card means. Okay? So the guidebook is standard, perfect. You are the oracle. Love that. So standard, perfect guidebook. Oh, and on the back of it, I saw some pictures I wanted to see. It's a picture of Rebecca. She's a spiritual teacher. Okay. She does photography. She's multi-talented. Excellent. All right, Rebecca. So now we're going to check out Rebecca's cards and see what we think of them. They're not in order because I've been using them, so I'm just going to give them to you the way I see them. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So I would take it, if someone got this card, it would be talking about one of these things. And that's another great thing about this. Even though you have the guidebook to look them up, you also have keywords at the bottom. So even if you don't have the guidebook in front of you, this person is being called to step up and be a leader. So even if you don't have the guidebook in front of you, you can still figure out what they're talking about by just a key expression or question at the bottom. She's beautiful. Check out this artwork. It's giving me strong vibes of Kemet. Ancient Egypt. Strong is what I'm getting from this. I don't know if she meant that or that's just me. Look at those pastel pinks. Create heaven on earth. It's happening. I hope it is, because this is a beautiful planet with a lot of beautiful people, and we are not taking the best care of each other or this planet. Look at the galaxy in the sky. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. These are really beautiful, guys. I've only had them for a couple of weeks. I got them for myself for Christmas when Hay House had their special. And I've used them a number of times, and I just think they're gorgeous. So this one is good because if you're wondering about something, if you're wondering if you should say yes or you should say no, and you get this card, this is a good indication that you probably should say yes. The people seem to be multicultural. I'm getting vibes from different cultures, some darker, some lighter, which I love. This one is about establishing better boundaries. I love to see different people represented. You guys know I'm all about that diverse life. I love that. Yeah, I'm getting strong Egypt from this. Strong, definitely. Transformation card. Yeah. I don't know what the artist does, but she must have some kind of ties to the ancients. Starseed. So this is, I get this card all the time. And I was like, why do I keep getting this card? And as I was reading it, it was talking about how those of us who are starseeds are here to help usher in the new age, which is very Aquarius. And I am indeed Aquarius. Don't dim to fit in. Have you ever tried to dim yourself to fit in? I think a lot of us have done this before. Definitely bad business. Look at that cloak she has on, and that eye back there. It reminds me of the Eye of Ra. In the water. Look at that blue water, guys. That turquoise blue. Time to deep, rest. This is me now. I really need some deep rest. I'm looking forward to it too. Nice. Very nice. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Nice. I just love it. And there's a pyramid right there. That's exactly what I was talking about. I was like, this is giving me extreme Egypt vibes. And I didn't notice that until just now. You know, it's different when you play with a deck and you use it and when you do a actual review of it, because you look at it in a whole different way. Like, I look at everything when I'm reviewing it. So that's really cool. I think they're all really attractive cards. And they're talking about some really deep stuff, you know, the messages about protecting yourself and like even cutting the cords. In this one here, you know, how many times have you become attached to someone who's evil or bad or negative or just pessimistic, and you had to cut the cords with that person? You had to get rid of that negative energy. The moon here looks really good. Looks like an eclipse. That's really cool. So I do like this deck. I like all the decks I've got recently. Shoot, I think I like all my decks, period. I'm really into them. They're beautiful. Look at that rose. Just unfolding and bursting open. That is really cool. When was the last time you felt yourself unfolding and bursting open? Council of Light. I like this. This reminds me of like all your ancestors standing around talking about what you need to do next. And they're from different cultures. There's Buddha, there's Jesus. It looks like Mother Mary. There's an alien right there from a whole different, place. So like ancestors all the way back. That is gorgeous. Look at the light. Just looking at that card really fills me up with positive energy. Just looking at it. So this deck is a winner, people. It is. Trust the niggle. That's the nudging feeling in your gut. Trust it. I agree with that 100%. This is cool because I like the use of black and white and color here. I like that a lot. It makes the color stand out even more. And like I said, these are not in order, so if you get yourself a deck, they'll definitely be in a different order. It'll probably be in alphabetical order. Align your life. Something is not lining up quite right. Very clever with the broken pieces of glass. That's very, very clever. Blue, beautiful water again, and more of that pink. I think that's what drew me to this, other than the like Egyptian vibration, because you guys know I'm a priestess of Mayat. But also, I think that it's the colors. These colors are right up my alley, man. Definitely. I like other colors than just these, as you guys know, but Star Mother, these colors are really speaking to me. It's that pink and those pastels. They're really touching me. Mothering yourself. I got this the other day. It's also about being mothered by the goddess. And that really touched me. Because I always call the goddess my real mother. So, keepers of the earth. And there's somebody in the top. She looks like she might be Native American. Maybe the one at the bottom might be her descendant. Yeah, it's about ancestors. Okay. Yeah, ancestors walking with you. That's cool. Very cool. Because the ancestors are indeed always with us in our very bones. She looks African American to me. Get grounded. African or African American or maybe Caribbean, but definitely of African descent. And she must be an empath who needs to ground. Empaths have to ground themselves because you absorb. Some empaths have a bad tendency to absorb energy, and grounding helps them to release that energy. Oh, trust. This is deep. You go first. The universe will catch you. This reminds me of trust. One of the things that the universe I always hear that in my head when I'm praying or other times, just telling me to surrender and trust. Akasha. Some of you may know about the Akashic records. So I'm guessing this has something to do with getting information from a divine source. Nice. The grandmother of Jesus. So this should be interesting. I got this card the other day too. And they were talking about your divine plan and following the plan that Goddess has for you, the universe has for you, Creator has for you. I think that no matter what you call the Creator, I think we're all talking about the same thing. I really do. I've studied a lot of different spiritual systems, and I really feel like we're all talking about the same energy. We just name it and label it differently. More trust. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If you knew you had 100% support, what would you do? Excellent question. Awakening. Give me them pastels and them clouds. Okay. So you are definitely ascending in that card. Pleiades, another solar system. A lot of people channel beings from other systems, and Pleiades is definitely one of them. There's a lot of people who tell me that the Egyptians may have been from another planet. They may have been from Sirius, which is very interesting to me. Take a break. Like that a lot. So nobody, of course, can prove these things, but there's a lot of talk about that in spirituality. There always has been, especially about goddess Isis being from Sirius. Your soul family. This is when you find those who are like you. Your tribe or those who vibrate like you. Look at that. That water. My. What a talented artist. You see, that's what I really love the most about cards. And that's what makes me have, because people always ask me, why do you have so many decks? Because of the artwork. You know, a lot of them say similar things about vibration and law of attraction. A lot of them say a lot of things about healing. But the artwork is what makes them unique. The color schemes, the ideas, the themes. As you can see, a lot of my decks have different themes. Oh, this one is no. So whatever you're thinking, if you get this, the answer is no. Don't do it. Not going to be able to do it. Sometimes no is very therapeutic. This is a mirror. Who or what is triggering you? I like that a lot. We talk a lot about people being triggered, and I've come to find that a lot of people have so much trauma that they haven't healed, and it's very easily triggered. And it can bring about a lot of violent situations. This one is time to play. I like this card. So it's like, okay, you've done your work. You've handled your business. Now go lay by the pool and take a little nap. I like that. Initiation. Okay, so you're coming in. Rites of passage. Again, I like that dark contrast with the light. Because in initiation, you do go through hell and then you come out on the other side. Anytime I've initiated into anything, when I was doing priestess training, when I did the youth build program, we had to do some form of initiation. Whenever I've done initiation, it has been hell at the beginning. This is all about your past lives. You've been doing this. You've been training for this, people. We're almost done. We got a few more here. She is gorgeous. When I first opened it, I saw her. I was like, look at her. Out there soul searching by the water. What a beautiful place to sit and think. So this deck for me, I'm going to tell you straight up, is an A+. Why is it an A+? Because it has diversity, number one. That's my first criteria for any deck to get an A+ from me. It has diversity, coming from different time periods, different solar systems, different cultures. They got a little bit of everything going on. I like the colors. I like the artwork. I can't say anything bad about this deck. Seriously. It is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love the themes. I just love it. Dance with life. I think physical movement is very important. Not just for your physical health, but for your energy. I think energy gets stuck and stagnant when we don't move around. The original light workers. Those of us who are trying to bring positivity to the planet are called light workers. The Great Gathering is all coming together. All right. So everybody's coming. It's not just those of us on the planet. Everybody's coming together. Okay. The crumbling. So you're basically clinging onto something that's fallen apart. This reminds me of the tower from Tarot, where everything is falling down. Last two. This is cool. Again, colors. So stop overthinking on this one. You're already doing it. So somebody who's overthinking. Aquarius have a tendency to overthink, so I'll probably end up getting that one a few times. Break the chain. This is the last one. This is about ancestral patterns and healing them. For instance, some people call them generational curses. This is about breaking those chains. All right, so that's all the cards. And this is a beautiful deck. And I definitely recommend it 100%. And now we're going to do something. We're going to see how big they are. Are these cards comfortable to handle is the question. A lot of people do not shuffle their cards like this. Everybody's different how they shuffle. This is how I shuffle. They're my cards. I paid for them. So this is how I shuffle. Some people don't like to do it this way. They have all kinds of methods. But that's my method to really get them suckers, you know, really shuffle. Some people do this method, which I think is more gentle for the cards. But I don't think it, for me, it doesn't shuffle them up as good because you got clumps at a time. So these are very comfortable to handle. Again, you see I have big woman hands, and they're very comfortable. So if you have, you know, hands my size, doing like this is nothing. You know, great. So the card size is excellent. Easy to shuffle. The card size is excellent, and this is the back of them. So you can see the picture on the back. So you don't know if they're coming out upright or reversed. So you theoretically could do the reversals with these. Reversals is when it comes in upright. When it comes up upside down. This is the upright. So if it came to me like this, this is an upside down card. This would be called a reversal. Okay? So if it came up like this, it usually means the opposite of the other way. So in this direction, it's about your soul family, coming to your tribe, and realizing you don't have to do it alone. If you got it this way, that would mean that you need to start to open up and look for or draw to you through the law of attraction, I would assume, your soul family. Maybe you're spending too much time alone, that kind of thing. So that is this beautiful deck, guys. Again, I got mine at Hay House. I also saw them on Amazon. If you want to get you a deck, underneath this video, I will leave the link to the ones that I saw on Amazon. I'm an Amazon associate, so I have a link for these. So I'll leave that for you in case somebody wants to get it. And like I said, anybody can use these, beginners, experts, whatever the case is. You can read yourself with these. You can read other people. These would be very excellent for meditation purposes if you want to meditate on a card, that kind of thing. So I can't say enough good things about this deck. Rebecca has come up with a beautiful concept, and I'll be using these for years to come. All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please pass it on, and please come back soon because you know I have a lot more to say. See you later.